Bones are essential parts of human body that form the skeletal system, and to better understand their roles and characteristics, bones are classified in three main ways. Bones are classified in three main ways. This is according to their shape, according to their structure, and according to development. So, depending on the size and the shape, bones are classified as the following. So we have long bones, and long bones are longer than they are wide. They are longer than they are wide, and they're mainly involved in movement and support. These bones include the femur and humerus bones. Then we have the short bones. Short bones are roughly equal in length and width, and they provide stability and support. And these bones include the bones of the wrist and ankle. Then we have the flat bones. Flat bones are usually thin, and they are often curved, and their main function is protection of internal organs. Example of the flat bones that we have include the skull bones, that is the bone that form the cranium, that is the head region. We have the ribs. The ribs protect the vital organs such as the heart and the lungs. Then we have the sternum. The sternum is the breastbone. Then we have irregular bones. These are bones that have complex shapes that do not fit into other categories. Example is the vertebra. These are irregular bones. Then we have sesamoid bones. These are small, rounded bones that are found within the tendons, and they help reduce friction and improve movement. Example, we have the patella. The patella is the kneecap bone that is found at the knee joint, and this is a good example of a sesamoid bone. Then we have other bones like the pneumatic bones and the accessory bones. So that is the classification of bones according to shape. Then structural classification, we have spongy bone and cancellous bone. That is according to the structure. This and here it refers to the internal composition of the bone. Structural, we are looking at the internal composition of the bones. And the compact is the dense, hard, and strong, and it forms the outer layer of the bones, which provides uh, strength and protection. That is on the compact or the cancellous bone. The cancellous bone is the compact bone. Then you have the spongy bone. Uh, this is light and has porous structure found inside the bones and contain marrow where blood cells are produced. And together these two types of bones provide both strength and flexibility of the skeleton. So this is just looking at the bones in terms of their internal structure, their internal composition, that is on the structural classification. And most bones of the body have a structure of an outer region of compact bone and an inner region of spongy bone. The outer region is the compact bone, and the inner region is the spongy bone. And macroscopically, that means, as you can see with the naked eye, the bone architecture consists of the compact and the spongy bone. And all bones of the body will consist of the compact and spongy bone. All bones, especially uh, all bones of the body. However, we have exceptions, like in the case of the inferior nasal concha, which consists of spongy bone. Then, if we look at lastly, we are going to look at the developmental classification. Uh, this describes how the bones are formed. It describes how the bones are formed, and there are the three main processes here that are involved. We have the membranous bones, cartilaginous bones, and the membranocartilaginous bones. There are two. The first two, that is the membranous and the cartilaginous, these are the main processes. However, we have some bones which will apply both membranous and cartilaginous. So, if you look at the membranous, this is whereby The bones develop directly from the connective tissue. They develop directly from the connective tissue, and this type of development is usually seen in the bones of the skull. Then we have the endochondral ossification, which is a process whereby the bones develop from the cartilage, that is the cartilaginous bone. They develop from endochondral classification. And most bones of the body, especially if you look at the long bones like the femur, the humerus, the tibia, fibula, they are formed in this way. And these processes are important for the growth and development of the skeletal system. So, in conclusion, classifying bones by shape, structure, and development will help us better understand their functions and how the skeletal system work as a whole.